Hey there, this is Liz from Hook's Greenhouse, and I am here on this beautiful day going to talk about the Bag Lady tour that we have upcoming. It is this Friday and Saturday. We are going to have a sale on these pansy baskets. This will be for the whole weekend. These guys are going to be $10. They're normally $18.99. So this is one of the great sales that we'll have for this weekend. I'm also going to walk around and show you all the things that are blooming in the greenhouse so that you know what to dig in for the weekend and what you could do to get your hands dirty. So here I'm going to talk about the sale. We have these cool wave pansies. These are great, a great pansy. They'll actually bloom even in the heat, making them a little bit nicer than a normal pansy. So we have these at $18.99. So for the weekend, our sale is going to be $10 a piece. So this is a great idea for people that want to do a planter right now, but they're a little scared of the cold weather. You could put these out in your big pots in the ground. You can hang them up as a hanging basket. If you put them in the ground, they'll spread and branch out and be beautiful. We have several different colors along here, and these are all on sale for $10 for this weekend only. We have this beautiful creeping phlox that's in full bloom. This is emerald blue creeping phlox. You'll probably see this all over outside as you're driving through town. There's lots of beautiful landscaping full of this bright color, blooming beautiful. These guys are $14.99 a piece. It's a great time to get them in the ground and get them established for next spring. They're a creeper, so they'll keep getting bushier and bushier. So they're not an invasive ground cover, they're more of just a bushy grower. And we have a couple different colors. These have been selling really quick. Hopefully we'll get some more, but right now I probably have 100 in stock, so don't wait too long. We've got lots of herbs down here in our herb table. There's lots of basils that he's been bringing up, lots of catnip. The cats have been chewing on this guy, so sometimes if you come, you might see them sitting here waiting for pets. They've been working that table pretty good. We've got basils, chives, lots of cilantro that's looking good. A lot of people are really excited about these herbs because they are $5.99 each. 10 or more is for $5.49. And these are pretty good prices. If you go to the store, you know how much cut herbs are. So, you know, you just cut this off and they'll regrow, so you can continue to have them for all your cooking needs. There's some dill. We even have some eucalyptus, fennel, lots of lavenders, lemongrass, mints, lots of really fun mints, several different new varieties for us. Parsley, sorrel's a new thing over here. Some thymes, some sage, and we'll go around the corner and I'll show you another cool one. So we have the mosquito shocker and the regular citronella plant. And then we have, back by popular demand, we didn't have it last year, but we have it this year. This is Bunny Be Gone. It actually smells like a skunk. It's not very pleasant, but it helps keep the bunnies and the cats out of your garden. So Charlie's been bringing up lots of flats. We've got alyssum. This is kind of the smelly corner, but we've got the stock, which smells great. This is beautiful, beautiful color. This is nice early season color. There's some, what is that, baby's breath over there. That's a great one. We didn't have that last year, so that's back by popular demand. Lots of snapdragons, which are looking great. We've got lots of marigolds, and then Charlie said that maybe we'll have some more zinnias next week. They're not quite ready yet, so lots of people have been asking for zinnias. We've got wave petunias. That's a nice selection of those. We'll have lots of those throughout the season, but there's nice pansies, some cool waves if you decide you want to do cool waves but maybe don't want to have that big pot. We have it over here in the flats. These packs are $1.99. If you do 12 of these in a flat, then the flat price is $17.99. And you can mix and match with whatever you like, even some vegetables. There's some herbs in there too. So mix them up however you want. You can make your planters straight from all these nice flats. We have lots of varieties of the marigolds. This is a really nice one for, it gets kind of big. It's an Inca. They have a nice big flower. So they're very showy. They're very easy to grow. There's orange and yellow. And then we have lots of other colors that are going on there. I think that he said this is what we have for right now. And then our next crop will probably be ready in a week. So this is an unusual color for us. It's called Grape Berry Shake. It's this series. This one's a Shake series too. So it has a really nice variegation. Lots of irregular colors. So there's some white, there's some yellow, there's some full purple, there's some striped ones. It's kind of a neat type of petunia. It gets real bushy. It's not a trailer. Just an old-fashioned bushy one. You would have to pinch these back. Some people don't like petunias because they have to pinch back the spent blooms. If you don't like to pinch back, then we have the wave petunias, which you don't have to do that for. These are all wave petunias here. So there's yellows and blues and pinks. Use this maroon color one for those that are in the Wellington School District for Duke Pride. And over here we have Danielle, who's taking down the giant ferns. She's been replacing them as they're selling because they're selling quick. So thanks, Danielle. So we have some cute little succulents here in the tiny little pots. These are $3.99. There's lots of unusual things, some string of pearls, string of bananas, some little different variegations, some transcanthia, lots of little tiny succulents. These are all great for our fairy gardens. So we have some little cactuses down on the bottom. These were shipped in and we just got them in. So we also have our Venus flytraps. We've talked about that a couple times. Our little snakes telling us the price. But we have fairy gardens over here. We just got in all of our little fairy garden figurines. So we've got Bigfoot on a bike. We've got lots of different Bigfoots. Everybody loves those. So it's a great time to do a little fairy garden. If you can't get into the ground for the weekend, I would say, come and get some little figurines, some little tiny plants. Do this with your kids. They love it. Do it on your own. That's fine too. We've got some gnomes. This is cute. A little girl with her doggie. And the duck. That's so sweet. Like a nursery rhyme. And then there's a fairy with a dandelion. And then some more of the Bigfoots fishing, and then there he is with his bubble bath. So there's lots of cute little plants. This is a miniature cyclamen. This is one of my favorites, and I think this is the last of it. I have some red growing, but if you like any of these bright colors, I think I only have red left in the back that won't be ready for a while. We have some sedums. This is a type of pilea, so this is a great houseplant for maybe later on. Some people will make a little fairy garden that's full of houseplant type plants, so then they can keep it inside. Some people will make a fairy garden that they could put outside. Some people winter it over. Some people just do it for the season, and then they buy new plants every year. So it's up to you how you want to do it. I've got this cute little bowl. I was just going to kind of throw something together real quick, and you can kind of see how fun it could be just to pick them out. So this is a little baby tears. This is a great one. It'll take over. This one's actually so full that you could probably divide it in half. This one is an artillery plant. This is so cute because it looks like a tree in your fairy garden. I don't have very many of these left, but so that will look kind of like a big giant tree. So I always do something tall as the tree, something low, and then usually some kind of cute little flowering something. These little pansy guys, these are just $1.99, so that's a great thing. So something like that. And then if we go back over here, once you get these all planted, then you could do something real sweet like this little duck. He could be sitting there. You could add some stones as a walkway. You could add even like the little pots or little houses. We have this fairy garden section, and then in the gift shop I have some more. So you can put, like, we have some cute little doors you can put in there. So a couple, like a nice stone path, and it's nearly done. Over here in the court perennials, we have some beautiful miniature roses. They are in full bloom. So we have, this one is a red one. I think they call it Parade Wee. So beautiful red color, nice little mini. This one is Parade Mary. We have Parade Lynn. That one's really sweet. It's got a pretty little yellow color and then some pink variegation through the flower. There's Giggy. We've had Giggy for a few years. This is great for those of you out there that have a grandma and you call her Giggy. I know lots of people do. This would be a great little gift for her. We also have Parade Cindy. This is a beautiful orange color. So these little roses are great in the landscaping. You can use them in the house temporarily in a sunny spot. You can give them as a gift. These are $7.99. 5 or more are $6.50 each. So what a nice little sweet gift of a miniature rose. And then as the blooms are faded, you just snip off those blooms down to a 5 set of leaves, 5 or more set of leaves, and then they'll bush out and keep blooming. So here, if this bloom was done, you wouldn't want to pick it off here at this 3 set of leaves. You would want to go down just a little bit further till you hit a 5 set, and then you would pick it off right there, and then it would branch better. You can go down a little bit further, maybe to there, so that it bushes out a little bit further down, making a stockier plant. Thanks so much for coming on our walkabout. We have lots of things that are blooming, lots of big plans that you could be making for this weekend. Fairy gardens to some creeping phlox, lots of things to plant and get dirty with. You can also do the Bag Lady Tour. That's this Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5. And we have a great gift for you when you stop in here at Hooks. It's a driving tour within Lorain, Medina, and Huron counties. You just drop into any of those businesses. I think there's 14. It's one of the largest ones we've had in a long time. And every place has a little gift for you. You get a cute little bag to put your gifts in. You get a stamp on your paper, and then you're on your way. So stop in and see what all those businesses have. And we hope to see you this weekend. Bye.